Good afternoon, Mr. Ramani. Thank you for being here. I know you're very busy and you're on a campaign trail. My name is Armand Agakani and I'm a resident of Burbank. My concern is regarding the unemployment right now and budget woes we're having in California. If elected, what sectors of jobs would you start investing money and creating new jobs? Because a lot of small businesses and employees are leaving California.
Thank you, Armand. Armand, you should have said that we were also fellow Hoover alumni,
yes,
but not of many decades apart. But
go Tornadoes!
Yeah, go Tornadoes! You know, when you look at California since 2004, 1.4 million fewer tax filers are in the state. 1.4 million people, and these are the people that you're expecting to fund the state and all its budget needs. Now, you take a look at the sector, and for those of you that are in business, have started a business like I have, you have to see what the first steps are. You get a lawyer and get your LLC formed. And the next privilege you have, you get to write a check to the state franchise tax board for $800 for the privilege of having a business. And then you get your permits and everything else. It is checks going out before you've produced one product, before you've hired one person. I hope you have a rich uncle on how to start businesses. What we need to do is figure out how to get businesses going again. What would give them an incentive to risk their capital? All of us have choices when we want to start any venture. You have choices when you want to go on family vacations. You decide where it is you want to take your family, what you can afford. Same thing in business. You have capital you're going to risk, whether you borrow it, you have a family member that gives it to you, or you have it in your savings. Where do you put that to work? We need to figure out what it is that's causing businesses to not want to start businesses here. The economy will improve, but we can't keep saddling them with more and more regulations that disincentivize people from starting a business. If you've seen where California's gone to, we are probably the most regulated state, especially for capital infusion in businesses. The large businesses can be very mobile, and we're watching a whole host of them leaving the state. Big companies take big jobs with them. And actually, they don't take the workers with them for the most part. They leave those workers here as unemployed. The businesses themselves move. But people like me in Main Street business, on Brand, Glen Oaks, Olive, Magnolia, all parts of that district, we can't move. I've invested 25 years in business. It's hard for me to pick up and start in another state. I'm not that big business that loses jobs in some other faraway city. My business has been here on Main Street and will continue to be on Main Street. We need to reduce the regulation to start getting people investing their capital again to start the next round of businesses. By the way, Paul, 60% of all jobs are created by small business. Small business is the job creator, not only in California, but in the United States. And we need to get out of their way and get them getting robust again in developing new businesses.